Back here at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Mark Abrams here with Undefeated Cruiserweight Robin Safar out of Las Vegas here by way of Sweden. 15-0, 11 knockouts. What's happening?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good. So we just witnessed this weigh-in, little fireworks with Benavidez and Plant. What was your take on it?
I feel like Caleb Plant is actually inside of Benavidez's head a little bit. I think he playing his cards very, very, very well. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight for Benavidez, but also for Plant. But I'm leaning towards Plant from the jump when they announced the fight. I actually lean more towards Benavidez, but yeah, now towards the end, I'm leaning toward more to Plant.
It's you Vegas guys. I think you're living in Vegas. Jamar, who we just interviewed, living in Vegas. It's a Vegas thing. Have you been around the gym with Plant at all?
I moved around with Plant too. I sparred with him back in the days. Yeah, he's a great guy. You know, that's my guy. You know?
So get to you. I believe you're fighting on April the 19th down in Plant City, Florida. You have an opponent yet?
Yeah, Deshaun Webster.
Deshaun Webster. Okay, he's a guy. He's fluctuated between light heavyweight. He's fought a couple of heavyweight fights. I've seen.
Yeah. But he also fought some super middleweight fights.
Yeah. So for the fans who haven't seen you, I actually saw your fight against Grachev a couple fights back. What can they expect, or how do you describe Robin Safar's fighting style?
Firework. But I'm definitely a puncher. Yeah, I would call myself a little bit of a dog, but also with a very high boxing IQ. I know exactly what I'm doing in the ring, and I know what to do, when to do, you know. But I do have a heart of a lion, but I have that dog mentality, and it's probably from my childhood and stuff, you know. But yeah, I crack and I can take a punch, so it's all fireworks when I fight it.
You're originally from Sweden, obviously. Recently, guys like Badu Jack, Otto Wallin, guys who from Sweden have come over to the United States and made big names for themselves. I just asked Jamar about him being from St. Louis, some of the fighters. Guys like Badu Jack and Wallin, you see that they've done good stuff. Does that give you hope that, a guy from Sweden can really make it big in the United States?
Of course. But Badu, especially Badu, he set the tone, you know. Otto Wallin, we actually came up at the same time in the pro career, I would say. But also, you got to have a little bit of luck in boxing, you know. It's not only how good you are, you know.
He's a cruiserweight champion. You're a cruiserweight?
No, he's a heavyweight.
No, Badu Jack, Robin Safar in Stockholm, middle 2024 for the cruiserweight champion. You never know.
I mean, look, I'm going to be a world champion no matter what, you know. But I can't really see it happening, you know. We got the same, we know the same people, you know. It would be nice if we could pass the torch to me, you know. It would be nice, but I mean, I don't see it happening.
Talk about the boxing climate. Like we mentioned, you guys have come over and you're starting to make a name for yourself. A couple guys have already made it. What's the boxing climate in Sweden?
It's very, very low. Like it's not no hype around it, you know. It's a poor man's sport. Usually the people that do box actually are people that come from poverty places, you know. And they call it a poor man's sport back home. They don't put no hype to it.
And how did you get to, again, I know boxing's not the biggest thing in Sweden, so how did you gravitate towards the ring?
I started boxing when I was 19, actually. But I've been fighting a lot in my life, since I was young, you know. And I have a family member that was boxing as well. He was a Swedish champion, and he was the one who told me I should try boxing, because I used to I just like to fight, you know.
You've been around Vegas, I know, for a few years now. You've been coming to your events the last few years.
This is actually probably my first big event, because I never really put effort to come and see the fights, you know. But then now when I showed up, I feel like I get I get the feeling of being in that environment, and I think that's what I've been missing.
How much does that motivate you? You see all the crowd going crazy just for the weigh-in. Yeah. And now you can't. I mean, you just shut your eyes in there for a second, so you know one day soon that's going to be me.
I wouldn't say that it motivates me more, but I feel like I feel like I can touch it now. You know what I'm saying? like, I should explain it. Like, I have my vision, I have my dream, I have my goal, but you make small steps, and the more steps you take, the more close you get to the goal. And I feel like by just doing this, it's just like, I'm almost touching it.
How many fights you feel you're away from
a world title?
Well, not so much even a world title, but one of those fights that maybe where the fans all over the United States are going to know who you are.
I don't know about when they would know who I am, but I know I'm ready for any big fight. Tomorrow.
So
I can go for top 15 tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, it don't matter.
Anyone out there in the cruiserweight division that
I specifically want to fight?
Yeah.
Anybody. I don't have like a certain name. Anybody. It don't matter. Anybody that can put me in the ranking and then can get me to a shot for a title. That's all I'm looking for. It don't matter who it is.
And the good thing, and I guess one good thing about being from a country like Sweden in the boxing, if you do get to that point, or when you get to that point, you've got the whole country behind you, rooting on your back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Well,
I don't feel like Swedish people really support boxing.
Well, you know what? Maybe that region, because I know Sweden and Denmark and all that.
I could get Europe with me. Yeah, because like I got friends in the music industry, so I think I could get like a lot of people from Scandinavia and Europe to follow me. Of course, definitely.
Where do we find you on social media?
Any social media platforms is ROBZ, Rob Safar, and my last name is Safar, Safar. So Rob's Safar.
What do you want to say to the fans in closing? Look at the camera, tell the fans something out there.
What can I say? Look after me. I will be a world champion in the next year and a half. So remember my name.
New name in the cruiserweight division. He's just off the cuff, 15-0. A couple more fights. We'll be seeing him in big fights. Robin Safar, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bro.